Happy Sunday. It is Mrs. Sassy Sunday stream. This is episode, I believe, number 3. So thank you, everybody who's joining me. I'm trying to look more professional with these headphones that I bought for, my gaming adventures, because now I'm a gamer. If you missed my stream with Cannoli on his channel on Friday night, we game this game called It Takes Two. And it was quite interesting. I'm not a gamer, so it makes for a lot of comedy. And my kid is really good at gaming, so she bailed me out multiple times on the boss fights and all of that stuff. So anyway, I just wanted to start by saying hi to the chat. Oh, and thanks so much for coming back live. I took last week off because it was Father's Day, and I just didn't want to stream live and, make Cannoli run things on the back end, which I did my own intro this time, so I hope I did better. I'm still trying to learn how to get all this done. But so my very first comment was yesterday, because Zach's thought my stream was yesterday, but it was today. He's all discombobulated. He lives in Canada, so times are different in Canada, I guess. Jacob, thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. We have quite an interesting show. We have a lot of topics, quick topics, we'll run through them, but just stuff from the week that really caught my eye that I think we need to talk about, because people aren't really talking about this stuff as much as they should. Let's see. There is my mother-in-law. Thanks for coming by. And the little Cannoli, which she needs to change her name. I don't need any stalkers, because we've already had trouble this week. We'll get into it with some, people creating Twitter accounts just to shit on us, which has been super fun. Mama saying hi to her son. Hey, Nomi, thanks so much for coming. I appreciate it. And we're continuing from Zach's stream last night, and we're calling me, instead of Sassy, it's Blassie. I tried to hang in there, man, but I fell asleep. It was a funny stream, though. I tell you, that circle with jerks cracks me up. And there's Roman. Hi, Roman. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Mrs. Martin Muses, thank you for stopping by as well. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Who else do we have? People just chit-chatting? Oh, hey! Thank you so much. Biker Mike Mars, he always comes by on my streams, and I do appreciate the support very much. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Oh, hi, Cassie. Thank you so much. For stopping by. What up, fam? That's for sure. Thanks, Nomi. Yeah, I'm trying, you have stuff like this. You look pretty cool when you stream, so I figured, what the heck? Let me try this whole thing, and maybe I'll be taken more seriously and get some more subs now that they've lowered the standards for not standards. That sounds pretty crappy, but they've lowered, I guess, the requirements. So congratulations to my other half, Mr. Cannoli, who got monetized this week. And now that I'm conveniently kicked off the channel, he's making money. So good thing our bank account is the same. So I can make some money too. Okay, let's see. Oh shit, Sassy really is Blassie. She ain't playing with those Nas, I'm Italian, yo. This is how we roll. I've got my sassy bun up, and I've got the hoops and everything. This is how Italian girls hang. Let's see. Did I miss somebody? Oh, hey, hello. Thanks for coming on by. I appreciate it. Like your green hair. It's awesome. Yeah, the game was funny. I'm going to get better. I really am determined. And then once we get a capture card, we really want to start doing Mario Kart and stuff, which I'm a lot better at, but it might not make for a lot of comedic content, but we can at least try. Oh, hey, Zombie Box. Thank you for coming by. Just trying to get through all of the comments. I know you guys are chit-chatting. Oh, hi. Yes, I did see you on Drunk's channel. Yes, thank you so much for giving me the subscription. That was super awesome. He's a really great guy. He was actually on my husband's channel back when he was promoting the comic book, and we met him at the Vegas meetup. And he's such a great guy. He's super nice, and that would like caught me by surprise. I literally was almost in tears, but I hope I can keep you as a subscriber. I'm still a new channel. I was over on my husband's channel for a while. I still am over there. We do a show called The Cannoli Connection, which, by the way, over on that channel on June 30th, we're going to have Fear the Beardo. So he is going to be on my husband's channel with me. What? July. Oh, sorry, July 30th, not June 30th. June 30th is Cassie. Cult Classic Cage is June 30th. We have so much stuff coming up, you guys, next month in July. It's insane. So July 30th will be Fear the Beardo. So anyway, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. You're absolutely right. The bigger the hoop rings, closer to God. Absolutely. And I can't go much bigger because they'll touch my shoulders. And I don't know how certain women do that. Let's see. What'd she say? Cannoli got a stream, so Miss Cannoli to run through the video. That's right. I run through. Yeah, Vex, look at me. I'm a big girl now. I got a headset and everything. And the little microphone pulls out. That's why I sounded golden on our gaming stream the other day. Because, I'm cool now. So, yeah, I'm trying to fit in with all the cool kids. Yes, Nomi, you would definitely. I'm telling you, once we're probably going to be able to get the capture card sometime at the end of July. So once we try to figure all this out in the dynamics, Cannoli was trying to explain to me this morning about how everything gets set up and all of that. But my kid loves to play. We can have a whole party and stream it. It'll be so much fun. But that's definitely one of our goals. Let's see. Yes. Cannoli got me a good one. He actually got me he's got fancier ones. It's the same brand as we have the same brand, but I wanted white because I'm racist. I can't have a black headset. So I needed to have white, and he hooked me up. And we also wanted my gaming streams to sound better. So he's about time. That's right. All right, let's see. Oh, hi, Nadia. Thank you, my dear, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you can stay and hang out for a little bit. I'm just trying to go through all the comments here, make sure I got everybody. Oh, it's my white bear. I use a Vex for all my scheduling needs. Service with a thank you, come again. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, Vex and I just, fun fact, because Cannoli is an autistic slut, I schedule things on our end, and Vex schedules things for MMM. So we have, between the two of us, we have 14 streams next month and 3 potential movie reviews. So I have my schedule, Vex keeps his other schedule, and we just tell Cannoli where to show up because it's legit how things have to work. Oh, let's see. I don't feel Italian enough. I need to put on a wife beater. You do you. I mean, you did wear a black dress with a slip in it to show your leg for one of my other streams. So I do expect you to come and represent. Okay. So I know I was, I was totally looking at those too, but I figured I would just do this now because I don't want to look like I'm trying too hard. I'm not a legit gamer, and I feel like people with the cat headsets mean business, and I just can't yet because I don't even take myself seriously quite yet. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't know. Listen, and it was a rough one. So people that actually did, give me a view, whether it was just a few minutes or not, I got a tremendous amount of comments. Tremendous. Most of them were good. But I can't. So hopefully my Barbie one will be better. I'm going to get some pointers from Vex because I do mine differently where I just, I show my face and then clips because that's kind of what I like to do. So I need to figure out how I can have my bullet points and not look like I'm reading from a script like I did last time. And I think I'll be more comfortable doing pre-recorded. So I enjoy. Oh, by the way, speaking of this comment right here. So I did a review on The Little Mermaid, and I actually got accused I don't remember if it was from this troll on Twitter or if it was actually on the YouTube comment section. I was actually accused of starting an entire YouTube channel just to shit on the mermaid. Person obviously doesn't know me or my content because I did not just create a channel to shit on it, but that was funny. I mean, listen, any feedback, whether it's good or bad, it means you're making your rounds. So, oh yes, you listen. We'll invite everybody. I'm going to get Cannoli on the back end, and we're going to get this going. I promise. Yes, I hope Nomi starts doing live streams on her channel. She's awesome too. We've actually talked about, doing some stuff as well because both of our channels are relatively new and like small, and we're trying to grow. I think we're right around the same amount of subscribers. So that's why I'm trying to do these live streams on Sundays, just to kind of get my feet wet and get myself out there and just try to get as many, I want to get subscribers. I want to build my channel. I think it's fun. You have a white piece. I see. There you go. Yeah, I know. Whitey, aren't I cool now? I mean, yo. I listen. I need people to take me seriously. These aren't even plugged in. Okay, let's see. Listen, you're not dumb, honey. Cannoli's really good at a lot of other things, which I appreciate. And he does a lot of, he sets all this stuff up for me. He helps me set up my stream. He's very good on the back end, but as far as scheduling and stuff, I think that's a woman's knack. And that's what Vex and I are good at. So he does all his stuff great. He's not dumb. He just has other strengths. You're behind every man is a great woman with a beating stick. You're absolutely right. I have to step on a stool to reach him, but absolutely. Okay, shout out time. What's that mean? Are you moving me along? Oh, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know. Oh, I see. He's putting everybody's links in the description. So speaking of which, let me see. To shit on the mermaid is the name of your next perfect. You got it. Oh, there you go, Nadia. I love it. Yeah, so Cannoli's going to shout out. Speaking of shout outs, real quick, I'm going to do a friend a favor. I'm going to try to do this without screwing up. So Joker Voice, he has his merch and stuff, and he, with my recommendation, made a new shirt. And I just got it in the mail, so I'm going to try to be as subtle as possible. So here's the front. Hold on. I muted. Sorry. This is why Cannoli's in the back. He's like, dude, you're muted. Anyway, let me share this screen real quick, and then I'll get on to why we're really here. Hold on. Okay, so here is this is the back of the shirt. And I gave him this idea with, and I believe he said him and JT Gunn made this happen. And these are only good until, hello, Jana. Hello. How are you? I know. Isn't this shirt really cool? I absolutely love it. Like he used to just have like the Joker Voice, the front of it. And we have those shirts too. But I was like, you got to do something about bitches on the back or whatever. I forgot what our conversation was. And so he went to it. And what I really love about this is that all of the proceeds for this shirt up until July 15th, it's a limited edition, is going to raise money for the Stuttering Foundation. So I really think it's a great cause. And we will put the link in the chat somewhere along the lines of this, or Cannoli. Actually, I think I have it right here. Hold on a second. Hold on. I think I can do it. Just a moment. Let's see. Can I? And I did. There's the link. Anyway, if you want, grab it. If not, that's cool too. That's cool too. That's cool too. Okay. So we're here. We're doing it. Let's get into why we're really here this week. We're really here this week because we want to talk about all of the weird stuff that has gone on. And we're going to start with I know I did it. I'm getting better. So let's White Bear hit. What did you say, White Bear? Oh, hey, Beard. Thanks for stopping by. Hang out for a while. We're going to talk some trash. What is this? White Bear hit 40 subs without YouTube. Stop it. Roman's still sad, Whitey. That's not nice. That man's been down and now YouTube kicked him while he was on the floor. If none of you know, Zach's tried to get, kind of help build Roman's channel now that the guidelines for 500 subs are different and all of that stuff. And so he put a shout out yesterday and Roman got from like 370 to 402. And now he's down to 366 and we have no idea what happened. No idea how it happened. I know. I'm still sub too. I have to double, triple check though. So here you go, you guys. Anybody can help Roman, sub to him, but be really like discreet about it because YouTube seems to be watching. And I don't know why Roman's channel is not controversial like mine is. I mean, that's ridiculous. So help a Roman out. He's awesome. I love him. So we're going to start talking about the biggest story of this week, which is the submersible. And the submersible was just a shit show to begin with. I mean, if you guys are familiar with any of the doings of how this was even built, let me see if I can make my screen bigger. Mm-hmm. If you guys have any idea of how this was even built, it looked really shoddy to me. I don't know. I'm not a boat builder, so I don't know. But just the fact that it was ran by a PlayStation looking controller was concerning to me. But the most concerning part is that it's come out now that it imploded on itself within, the descent down. So it was like the first day within hours, I guess they were saying. So what they're saying is that a top secret U.S. Navy acoustic detective, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to be able to speak English. You know what? It is a sad situation. No women went on that trip. And even even the son, the 19-year-old boy, didn't want to go, but he did it for his dad for Father's Day, which was super sad. I mean, he did not want to go. I know it was totally off brand. It was like something that my stupid ass would buy trying to get a controller off of Amazon because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Are you sure it's an Xbox? See, that's the funny thing too. Everybody who hates certain gaming systems is going to blame it on that game controller. And I think it's funny. I'm not really sure what it looked like. It did look like an off brand, just generic. I was told at work by employees, notice none of us Black people were down there. He did the gift. That's funny. So anyway, what I'm trying to get at is that almost immediately after the sub lost communication with its mothership, the Navy began listening in. And shortly thereafter, the U.S. system detected that it was suspected the sound was an implosion. So it imploded within itself. And I was watching a video on like TikTok or something, and they were showing like if a can implodes on itself. I mean, these people did not feel anything, which thank God. But what I'm really annoyed about is the fact that they knew that this happened, and our lovely Sleepy Joe in the White House decided to keep it quiet because the longer people were invested in the story, the less attention was being paid on his son's, shenanigans, which, he wanted it to not be in the news. So yeah, so good for him. Way to go, Sleepy Joe, for, working tragedy to your agenda. I'm sure a Logitech game controller could control people on it. Yeah, for sure. For sure. There was another comment I was looking at. Yeah. Even cheaped out. That's the thing. I mean, these people paid $250,000 times 5 people. I mean, and here's the thing. You can see any of this from from home. James Cameron went down and got some real nice shots of it. I just don't understand why it was so necessary. I guess when you have so much money and you need thrill in your life, you're just going to go ahead and jump on something the size of a minivan with two little screens. Oh, and the lights were from a camping store that were up on the top. And you're just going to see if you can have a good time. But I feel super bad for that 19-year-old. Yo, what's up, Copa? Oh, Blopa. I'm Blassie, and I like to party as well. I wonder if Skippy is going to if Skippy's going to join the stream. I tried. Hey, Hor Amarada, thank you so much for jumping in. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, last night's stream was pretty funny. There was a guy named Skippy, and I tried to stay up, but I took my sleepy medicine and it didn't last very long. But man, was Skippy, or he looked like Drew Carey with some sort of spectrum issue. That was some funny stuff. Blana. Yeah, so everybody has to put a BL in the front of their front. Oh, hey, Gord King, when did you pop in? Thank you for coming by. Let's see. Anyone see the stepson of one of them using his? Yeah. Yep. And he was at a Blink 182 concert too. He was a real piece of garbage. But listen, when you have a rich stepdaddy, I'm pretty sure the mommy was only marrying for money. So I'm sure there was no loyalty there at all. I'm sure it was all just, for the money, which is terrible. Let's see. I think one of the things us poors don't think about is how often rich people pay to do dangerous and stupid things. Yes, absolutely. I completely agree with you too. Like, you get to the point where you need so much excitement in your life, because when you have so much money, you can do anything that you want and nothing is unobtainable. So, and here's the thing. I, did a little bit of research, and this wasn't the first time they went down. I don't know if this was the first time this particular submersible was used in this quest, but they had been successful before. And I don't know. I do think they built the sub on the cheap. I was just watching it too, and I don't know, man. It just, if James Cameron took me down there, I would probably go, because he's gone down there. He got footage. So here's another really creepy thing I'm going to share really quick. Let's pull this other thing up here. This really creeped me out. I follow this girl on TikTok. She's a paranormal princess, and she's got some weird paranormal views and stuff. But this really caught my attention. Let me go ahead and share this screen as well. This is why I love it. Okay, so there's always let's see. It was the first time it went down since going in for repairs, not even a test run. Cool. Well, you have to look into all of the paperwork that they had to fill out and sign. And it basically said about 17 times, if you die, it's not our fault. You may die, it's not our fault. There's a good chance you're going to die, but hey, it's not our fault. So I drink water from a hose pipe, fresh milk, deal with dogs, leaving toys all over the house I could trip on. I need no more danger in my life. You know what? I agree. I don't blame you. They should use steel. So here's a really weird take. So anyway, I, totally have my tinfoil hat on with all of these things, because they're just random and sometimes make no sense. And then here is this just weird. It's not a conspiracy, but it's a really weird take, I feel. Let's go ahead and share this screen. Oh, you know what, you guys, let me make sure that my volume thing is on, because that for a while you had to keep. Yeah, here we go. All right. So let's see if the volume is up all the way. Let's play this real quick. She's a little different, because she talks to haunted dolls and stuff. So she's a little out there, but her take was very interesting.
So you're telling me the wife of Stockton Rush, the pilot who went missing on the Titanic tour submarine, is actually the great-great-granddaughter of the two first-class passengers who died on the Titanic?
See, she's a little dramatic.
So this is one of the 5 men who are lost on the submarine. This is his wife. And these are her great-great-grandparents who died on the Titanic. Wow.
And of course they had to throw, the Titanic music in there. But yeah, she stop it, cannoli. She's really weird. But like I said, she's got some interesting interesting takes on stuff if you like paranormal activity and whatnot. Okay, so this stream wouldn't be a Mrs. Sassy stream unless we started talking about Pride Month, transgender, non-binary, all of those fun things that tend to come out lurking in the month of June. So I have a fun story for you. If you guys aren't aware, Elemental, I'm going to read this for you. Elemental, Pixar, introduces first non-binary character, voiced by somebody I don't care. Disney's latest release, Elemental, breaks new ground by featuring Pixar's inaugural non-binary character. Oh, I'm sorry. It's portrayed by a non-binary actor. So you're getting to see yourself represented in a movie. And let me tell you guys, I was so excited real quick. So do you guys know how, like, this day and age, you need to feel represented in a movie? You need to see yourself on screen, whether it's a TV show or what have you. Well, I felt represented yesterday because I was watching the movie Extraction, and the main villain had hearing aids, just like I wear. So finally, they're casting somebody with a hearing disability and had hearing aids in, so I can feel represented. Congratulations. Hats off to Extraction and Netflix for making me feel like I belong. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So anyway, let's pull this up real quick. Nope, that's the wrong one. We have everything in order. So now we need to, and I don't know exactly what the whole, okay, here we go. So Elemental's non-binary character, and kissing scene. So there is a kissing scene in a Disney movie. Oh, I love this. This is super funny. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Here you go. I love it. So they had delivered, we're going to read through this real quick. So it's not this character here. The movie's main characters are fire element, we don't care who they voiced by, and a water element. They meet and begin to fall for one another after Wade is called to lend his assistance, yada, yada. Why aren't my pictures showing up? Oh, here you go. So this person right here is a non-binary character. Their name is Lake. So here's the thing. You're non-binary. But, and do you not, if you're non-binary, does that mean you don't identify as a certain gender either? Or is that your sexuality? I'm confused. See, it's always something. I don't know. But anyway, this person looks like a girl here with the earrings and the necklace, but they're non-binary. And you need to have a non-binary character in your movie, your Disney movie. This has to happen because you need to explain to your kids. Oh, here we go. So there's spoilers. Elemental kissing scene explored. One of the main driving forces behind the narrative is the idea that different elements cannot mix. And of course, this also opens up the floor to writers to be able to explore and add social commentary. At the end of the movie, Ember voices her profound love. Okay, thinking that he's gone, yada, yada. I don't even know if I can get through this. For those who are wondering, it's the non-binary character that's involved in the grand kissing scene. I can't say it's based on his life, but he's infused so much of himself and his own family story into it. Pete grew up in a Korean family who owned a series of small shops. I can't even with this. Oh, wait, I have that story is I have a story about a transgender camp. So yeah, if anybody was interested, Disney is doing it once again, and they're putting in a non-binary kissing scene in a movie that nobody asked for. This movie didn't make any money at all. I believe it's doing very poorly in the box office. So no, thank you. No, thank you on that. No, thank you. However, if you guys were looking for something to do and you were in the New York area, you could have gone to their drag queen pride celebration where they were chanting they were coming for the children. Let's go ahead and pull this up real quick. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so they were chanting. New York drag marchers chant, "We're here, we're queer, and we're coming for your children." But I'm supposed to be a little bit more open, and I'm supposed to accept the fact that I'm being too harsh on this whole movement here. Okay, hold on. We've got somebody filling ice in the background. All right, let's play. Okay, she's still filling it. Yeah, that's normal. That's great. So they're here, they're queer, and they're coming for our children. Here's another one. Let's see what this says. Drag march. Oh, look, this person's covered in blood. Like, what is that supposed to be like? This is great. Oh, stop the war on drag. Oh, that's why she's bloody, because everybody's killing drag queen. This guy in a beard and a dress. Oh, look at him. That's really great. I can't. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. Look at this person here. These people are nuts. Okay, I can't anymore. That's good. Fantastic. So we're just having all of these things all over the place. Today, they are having, so in the lovely country of Canada, Toronto is hosting their largest Pride Parade, and it is being sponsored by Bud Light. Bud Light is sponsoring their Pride Parade in Toronto, Canada, because they can't get anybody in the States to back them anymore because they've just completely shot themselves. Here, let's see. Well, we'll share this. So, all right. So, let's blow this up a little bit. Large crowds expected as Toronto hosts Canadians' largest Pride Parade. Let's see. There's really nothing here. They're just talking about they're going to have their, let's see if there's a video here. Oh, no, we don't want to watch this. Who cares? Who cares? Just a stupid video of them. Oh, here's a fun one, though, for you guys real quick, too. So vendors passed out this at a Seattle trans pride on Friday. I thought things were dying down. Then all of a sudden they were coming out of the woodwork over the week. If they pretend they're being threatened, they can just, yeah, exactly. I don't recommend showing the video, but there's also a party in a fountain in New York with topless adults and kids. Yeah, exactly. Isn't that wonderful? I just love that. This is what I'm talking about, but I'm a bad person. I got my ass handed to me on Instagram because I didn't think it was appropriate. But if you want, you guys can go and get one of these. If anybody is in the Seattle area and you can go grab some, maybe you guys can bring this and send them out. How is this okay? Portable glory hole. How is this okay? That's disgusting. You guys, sexuality doesn't need to be advertised like this. And this is crude, though. This is disgusting. If you want to promote same-sex marriages and have it as marriage and love and all of that stuff, okay, fine. But this is showing sexual acts right here, and this is not okay. So I bet there's children at this stuff. They think it's pink. What if they're sticking their fingers or their I can't. Yeah, that topless party was something else. Makes me feel a lot better about my boobs, though. I'm glad. Okay, yep, stovepipe, you can have one. I will see if I can get anybody in the Seattle area. Maybe they'll sell these on Etsy. Maybe. We'll see. Or eBay. Did you know that Disney Cruise Lines would take kids snorkeling right off? Yeah, of course they would. Why not? It's all about the money. It's disgusting. You're absolutely right. Gross. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either. So you can have this if you want. Well, yes, you guys should pass them out at the office. Anytime somebody gets fingerprints, they could get this. So just thought if you guys were interested in, something fun. But is this also assuming your size, if you will, because it's one hole fits all. So that's a little presumptuous, pretentious. Yeah, that's great. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. What else do we have? We're just going to be moving through all this stuff pretty quickly today because, oh my God, you guys. Okay. This one, you better saddle up for this one. Better saddle up for this one. This one was so friggin' disturbing. I can't with this. This is a drag queen reading a book. And look how excited this little broad is over here. This is a drag queen reading a book to children. Listen very carefully to the words. Let's start at the beginning.
The fingers on the drag queen go. The fingers on the drag queen go.
The drag queen. Go snap, snap, snap. Not the wheels on the bus.
This is my favorite one, okay? The mouth on the drag queen goes. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
So funny. Look at this one.
Mouth on the drag queen goes.
Woo! Wow. Wow. Wonderful. Yep. I mean, okay. Let me tell you something. If my child was subjected to that in their class, without my knowledge, a man dressed as a woman, a drag queen, and reading their own drag queen book, no, thank you. That's not okay. That's not okay. But you know what? Let's see. Yes, you're absolutely right. This is why this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this channel. My biggest thing is to make real women great again, because I'm so tired of everybody claiming to be a woman that isn't and trying to think it's cool when it's, we can do things better as real women. And I absolutely agree with you. Leave the little kids out of this. If you looked back at not last week, but the week before, I did a live stream and it was really heated. I had a lot more to share than this because I feel like this Pride Month has really died down. I had a lot more to show in that last one. And it was really, 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 bye Zombie Box. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you. So it was really concerning. There was a lot of things way worse than this that kids were seeing. And social media and what kids are being seen, it really can screw with your kids. And I say this all the time, but we have firsthand experience with this and it's not cool. So I totally agree. Leave the little kids out of this. And I'm so glad that he stood by his word. Yep, exactly. I would too. I would pull the kid out of it. And we do need the Thanos snap. We do. Nothing funnier than putting an obvious sex offender in a room full of kids. Yes, exactly. They are. And my pre-recorded stream last week, I showed a book that they were trying to put into the library for kids that was really, really, really vulgar. Really vulgar. So, oh yes, bye. I was just going through all my comments. So, but now this was at this was at Toronto Pride. So the great old country in, Canada. Watch this. This is something that is very concerning from a parent standpoint. A photo of the latest question written on a chalkboard at Toronto Pride. Most who participated say sex education should begin in kindergarten, which is 5 years old. There is a drawing of a pig in the corner, which can refer to a gay man who is into a lot of risky sex acts. So somebody wrote this, and look how many people marked yes. Yes. At 5 years old, sex ed. your kids, part of sex ed is is learning your kids, or learning your body, like puberty and having your period and all that stuff. And 5 years old, you're way off on that. I mean, you're still learning your ABCs. You're learning to read at 5 years old, and we're going to teach you sex education. Get the hell out of here. I mean, this is ridiculous. They really are coming for our kids. They really are. They really are coming for our kids. I would be very, very concerned. Yes, I do. Exactly. I find it interesting that a lot of these people cramming this culture onto our kids don't have kids. And I don't understand why they're doing it. I mention this all the time on my stream, but there is a gentleman on TikTok, Conservative Ant, who doesn't have children. He's an openly gay man, and he doesn't want any part of his community. And he fights for the kids all the time, and he doesn't have kids, and he doesn't want the kids to be a part of this. And I just absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Bro, when I was 5, Barney was teaching me how to sing happy birthday. Exactly. Exactly. That's my point. Our kids are so sweet and innocent at 5. Let's just leave them alone and let them just enjoy being kids. Why are you going to teach them about sex ed? So you're going to teach your kids at 5 years old sex ed, which, like I said, has to do with puberty and getting your period and getting hair down there and all that stuff. When you're 5, that's not even going to happen until you're like 11 or 12, maybe older. But we have to teach it to them at 5. I mean, that's just so sad. It's so sad. And I can't. I don't understand why they're doing this to our kids. But here's the thing. If you want to help your kid explore who they really are, you can send them here. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Here you go. So this right here, S binders and sleeping bags, summer camp for transgender kids as young as 4, the new craze. So you teach them sex ed at 5. At 4, you can send them to a chest binder as early as 4. You don't even have rosebuds at 4 years old. Why do you even need to have this? So from New Hampshire to California, overnight summer camps for transgender children as young as 4 are cropping up. I think that's supposed to be popping up. What do I know? All over the United States, with many operating from secret locations where counselors reinforce campers' gender dysphoria with voice training, makeup sessions, and other trans-centered activities. An overnight camp in an undisclosed location in central Ohio, more than 100 kids as young as 12 are free to socialize, grow, and express themselves in an environment without caregiver supervision. Caregiver supervision. Cool. Okay. Who may volunteer at the camp but cannot attend sessions with their own children. A typical day at Camp Lilac includes trans-centered activities such as makeup and hair tutorials and voice trainings. No one had an issue with drag shows until, no one had an issue with sex changes until, I agree. I absolutely agree. Oh, cool. Somebody's spamming. Oh, fun. Thank you so much. I have a spammer. Does that mean I'm making waves? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and block that person, Cannoli. Wow, they're quick. They are quick. Thank you so much for stopping by. You're right. It's all about kids' rights. I have no problem, you guys, with any of this stuff. I have no problem with any of it. I know, what the hell? Oh, I'm telling you guys, Cannoli and I had a little side note. Cannoli and I had somebody who created a Twitter and just went after all of us in the chat on our Twitter pages, just slamming us, called Cannoli a bunch of really derogatory things, called me a bigot and all of that stuff. Obviously had no idea. I have a mod. Cannoli's on the back end. He's just, this person was so quick we couldn't even. Yeah. So Cannoli and I had a spammer, or had a troll on, oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. If Cannoli, if you want to make her a mod, I don't know how to do that. You certainly can. Wow, holy moly. What am I supposed to do? Do I stop streaming? Wow. This is fun, you guys. Yeah, I know. Cannoli's on it. If Cannoli can make mods, he knows how to do that. Nos, you can make a mod. Cannoli can do all that. He's on the back end. He'll hook you guys up. So what I was trying to say is we did, like I said, have somebody come after myself, Cannoli, Vex, Hypnotic, all of us who speak. Well, Cannoli doesn't speak out about this stuff. You're right. I'm not going to stop streaming. You're absolutely right. I just got a little, I just got a little, oh, now Matt. Yeah. Okay. Matt Walsh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. And let me ask you something. Why is this person saying the N-word in this stream? I mean, come on, get a life. Get a life. Oh, now I got the Ku Klux Klan. Okay. Oh my gosh. We also had somebody on Twitter that was trying to befriend all of us, and we were really trying to be polite to this person. And they we had to block them. So anyway, I don't know how to do mods. It's not Matt Walsh. I know. Holy moly. How do you make somebody a mod, Cannoli? I don't know how to do it, you guys. I made the mods. Okay, he made the mods. Think of the dedication. Imagine putting, yeah, right? You're right, absolutely. So you guys have at it and block everybody. Have fun, guys. Have fun. They're all coming out. This person did get Naomi. Oh, Nas and Jana are mods. Okay, thank you guys. So discombobulated right now. Oh gosh. You can make Cassie a mod too if she wants. I'm totally fine with that. Oh, you know what? They didn't win. The mod didn't win, but I'm getting views, and I'm just going to I'm going to take a second and regain my composure. Oh, my hearing aid's itchy. Okay. Wow. Oh my God. You guys, I'm so sorry. This is hysterical. Make Cassie a mod. She wants to get on clapping this loser, Cannoli. So if you can make her a mod too. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to ignore him, but he caught me off guard. He or she or whatever. I just don't understand why we're spamming me with the N-word. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. To spam somebody with the N-word when I'm not even talking about anything remotely racist. I love the blacks. Thank you. Cassie, have at it, babes. What? Oh, he accidentally banned you, Cassie. Hold on. Oh, hey, JP Mexican. Okay, I'll fill you in real quick. So I'm having somebody who is just spamming my chat under a tremendous amount of, oh, how did I raped a girl 10 years ago get back in? Oh my God, you guys. I'm not shutting down. I'm not shutting this stream down. This is what this person wants. So anyway, I'm getting just slammed. I'm getting slammed with spam, which is so interesting. I'm a little channel. Sorry. You're right, Jana. Okay, you're right. You guys, this is my first time ever dealing with this. Yes. Do you think it's trans community ruining the right? Yes, I do. Okay, thank you. Let me get back on my topic. Yes, I absolutely do think it is the trans community. I think that there is a lot of good out there. Like I said, I support, if you want to be gay, whatever you want to do, you do you. I'm a very open, loving person and I don't mind. But when they are coming after our kids, which our kids have no business being filled with the sexual talk, I believe that there's you need to be separate. Being trans and being gay and all of that doesn't have to equal who you sleep with. I know that being gay means that you sleep with the same gender, but it's not what you're all about. It's not what you're all about. It's not who you are. I'm straight and I don't want people to know me because I'm straight. I want people to know me because of who I am. And, I think a lot of people come off like that. I had a friend I was talking to this week over on my YouTube comments, and we were talking about all of these things that are going on with our kids and how it's not who we are and it's not our sexuality should not be who we are and it should not be our personality. And this person, I would have never known that they were gay because they are just a cool person. And I got to know them for their personality, and they don't make who they are all about their sexuality. They make who they are, their personality, and what they have to offer as a fun person. And so I really think that this community is ruining anybody who wanted to back them because they're trying to come after our kids. If you would have just been, and also I've also talked about in previous streams, I don't think you guys need a whole month. You guys have 3 months, you guys. I'm saying you guys. That community has 3 months, 3 full months. I mean, so we are in Arizona here, and this is Pride Month, but we don't do anything out here because it is hot as shit right now. So our Pride is going to be in October. So we're going to deal with it again here in October in Arizona. So it's never going to stop. I on my 2 streams ago, I went over a big calendar of all of the different days and holidays that community gets. And I just feel like it takes away from maybe some of the other days and months other people should get. But I also don't think that everybody needs a month either. I mean, Women's History Month is a joke now because they're honoring trans women. So it takes away from real women. It's no coincidence that the community is going after the weakest among its children, and they need to be protected by all costs. Their innocence and purity I absolutely agree. And let our children find out on their own when they're old enough to understand, and let them find their own sexuality. They don't need to be told what their sexuality is. If you are truly gay or transgender or whatever have you, you'll know in your heart, and you don't need people telling you. You don't need people telling you what your sexuality is. You just know. But I do feel like, unfortunately, being in they call it the alphabet rainbow, being in that is cool now, because if you find an identity through this, you feel more supported because it's a big community. And I feel like that gets lost. Every batch has bad apples, some more than others, but nonetheless, I don't push my beliefs on people. I absolutely agree with you 100%. 100%. It should be private. Your sexuality should be private. You shouldn't have to wear it on your shirt. You shouldn't have to have, the thing is this is no longer about being gay. This is sexualized now. Walking around the way that they do at these pride parades in chains and leather, and some of the pictures that they project for kids, it's not okay. So yes, they have themselves brought this to a different level. Being gay and trans is the new emo. It's a fad that most people regret. Absolutely. I'm telling you guys, 110%. I lived through this with my child. My child went through all these different things that social media was telling her to do because it was cool. And they are so right now too, especially if you have any sort of mental health, if you struggle from any mental health issues and you're a little bit weaker on certain things because of it, it will definitely come after you. And it will definitely make you think twice, especially if you have certain things like OCD and you have obsessive compulsive thoughts on a daily basis. You're constantly going to toy with, is this who should I be? This is what society is telling me to be. I need this. I need this. I need that. I need to be a part of this group. Otherwise, I'm not going to be accepted. You're no longer cool. Being an individual is no longer cool. Being different is no longer cool. What is cool is being like everybody else and being a part of this big community. And it has to do with sexuality, and that is not a cool club to be in. There doesn't need to be clubs for sexuality. Do us straight people have parties and hang out and go, hey, high five, I'm straight? We don't, because it's not who we are. It's not our identity. Yeah, thank you for the helps, Maud. Thank you so much. Holy moly, that really caught me off guard, but I'll be prepared next time. It's freaks preying on socially awkward kids. Okay. Yep. And I have one of those. I did. I mean, she was pretty cool. She's pretty social, but she also questions herself a lot. Hang on one second. There was a release yesterday that search terms like I am gay, trans, etc. on Google have skyrocketed 1,400%. 1,400. Sorry. Oh my God. Yep. See, there you go. Thank you. Thank you so much, Nomi. I appreciate it. And Nas, Jana, Nas, thanks you guys. I'm so glad you're here. I was watching a Jubilee debate, and a trans woman said that children are being sexual younger these days, and I was sickened by that sentence. Yes, because there are so many things that you have to do now to fit in. You know, you can't just be different. You can't just be yourself. You have to look and sound and feel like everybody else. Individuality is no longer cool. But I still think it's cool. I love being myself. I love being myself and just two words, children and sex. That's what I'm saying. That's what bothers me. Kids and sex should not go hand in hand. It's not okay. It's not okay at all. Like, leave it alone. Jan and I have parties celebrating our maximum straightness, and then Cecilia was born. Yeah, well, listen, we had one of those parties too, and we got a little cannoli. So, it just happens. See, Nomi wants to hang out. She wants to go to a party. We should all start our own Eyes Wide Shut parties. There is a name for those parties. Oh, yeah. Is it swingers? Is that what it is? It might be. So anyway, but if you are, feeling at the age of 4 that you are in the wrong body, then you can go to these sleepaway camps where it basically looks like you are pretty much just in your own, you can express yourself in an environment without caregivers. And so that just means you can do what you want to express and explore your one sexuality. So let's see. My son has to have his defenses up and maxed all day, every day until he gets home, said one parent. At camp, he's just who he is, unapologetically running around in his chest binder and not having to explain himself. So I guess that is camp parent. Okay. So I guess her daughter now wants to be a son. And okay. And yes, Vex, I'm going to show up and scream. Okay, please do. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's a free camp for transgender. So it's free. So who exactly is funding this camp? Because nothing is free. Our volunteer counselors are fully vetted and trained transgender, gender diverse adults who will serve as mentors to our youth. This sounds like a lot of brainwashing. Oh, hey, Zax. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. We're just hanging out. Had a little bit of some fun beforehand with some spamming. Cannoli had to make like 5 mods because my chat was out of control. It was pretty interesting. Yes, you did. You missed it. It was quite interesting. Yep. Send them to gay fixing camp. So let's see. So who's funding this? I'd like to say the Trans Youth Equality Foundation has a youth camp for transgender and non-binary children in a confidential location in New England, where children as young as 7 years old may attend. The organization also provides free chest binders for girls under 18 who identify as boys. Camp Indigo, with locations in Oakland, California, Boulder, Colorado, allow trans and gender diverse kids as young as 4 years old to enjoy a normal summer camp day experience. Co-founder Andrew Kramer told Daily Wire that about 150 kids per week attend. Holy shit. We're in so much trouble. Vex, you're right. You are right. We are in so much trouble. Our poor kids, we're in so much trouble. Oh, let's see. So he said, although the camp is specifically for children who identify as transgender or non-binary, only campers over 12 take part in activities such as exploration of trans history and trans-focused sex education. Oh, here we go. The camp's website specifically states that children who identify as gay are not welcome. Cool. So they're, they have limits. They have restrictions. Camp Indigo is a camp for trans and non-binary youth. We are not an LGBTQ camp. Okay. Well, there you go, guys. If you need to go, you can go there. I always get told that I'm not trans, so I can't speak out. Trans right. But a lot of these people have kids, so they can speak out about kids' rights. Double standards. Yeah, I agree. 12-year-olds are very mature and self-assured. Checks out. See, that's the problem. You gotta hit them. You gotta hit them when they're really, really young and extremely impressionable. I mean, when you guys are, when we're 4 or 5 years old, we think our mom and dad are like the coolest things ever, and they're our heroes. So, and of course, I mean, oh yeah. Well, I was 14 when I met Cannoli, so. He worked for it, though, for a couple of years. Smash the like button like Hunter Biden smashes his brother's widow if you haven't already. Yes, please. Thank you. I always forget to ask that. Holy moly, you guys. Holy moly. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Enough about that. So you can go to camp if you want. You can get a free chest binder if you need one. Here was a video. There was another video I wanted to talk about. Hold on. Stop. Okay. Sorry. All right. So we're going to pull this up. This is a trans woman speaking facts. And I got this from Vex. She's always so helpful. She finds the best stuff. She really does. She just helps everybody out. Let me see. I got to read this comment first. Cannoli walked up to Sassy wearing his cool water cologne and said, oh my God. So yes, he did wear cool water. He also wore Tommy Hilfiger, but he actually had a New York Knicks jacket on. He used to wear jerseys, and he had the same 5 outfits. Like he had a Monday outfit, Tuesday outfit, Wednesday outfit. He was very, very, so yeah, he did. We were in, I was in freshman math with him. See, not far off. He's commenting under me, not far off. Okay, so let's hear what this person has to say. Make sure that I just wanted to make sure that the thing was on. Nope, that's not right. Share the screen. Let's see. Hold on.
The best descriptions that I have ever heard from somebody within the trans community. Take a listen.
Trans women are women. What are your thoughts?
Trans women are trans women. That's not said disrespectfully, because my era, we were transvestites, drag queens, you're a man in a dress. We fought to have the title of trans women. Respectfully, trans men are trans men. That is not even a disrespect. It's this younger, new generation, Z crazy, that it's not enough for. But let me just break something down to y'all real simple. If a woman is a social construct and we're emulating women, what would that make us? Social construction workers? It's like you just pandering for the women. No, I know what a woman is. Woman is Mother Earth. We all came through the birth canal of a woman. We keep trying to dismiss women. You cannot dismiss a woman.
Right. So we're going to accuse this trans woman who is speaking facts of being transphobic too, because that's always a narrative for the extreme left.
There you go. Right there. Trans woman speaking against trans. Yep. She's now canceled. Transled. Yep. There you go. Transled. But there you go. That is true. That is absolutely true. The trans pro Starbuck Angel is surprisingly based about. See, that's the thing. Vex gave me that clip, and I was like, this is exactly what I'm talking about all the time. I'm constantly talking about leave real women alone. If you want to be trans, that's great, and just see, they just want to be left alone too. Nobody wants to be on display. Can I make a serious point? Tyler Perry shouldn't be as hilarious now in hindsight for high-level intellectual thinkers only, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But I will tell you, Pride Month has, it has trickled down a little bit, except till recently. Vex has really, really showed me a lot more clips in the last few days that has just started to come out. Like all that stuff that I just showed you is like from this last couple of days. So, but I do like that people are standing up against not wanting to, like, not participating. So the NHL says no more specialty sweaters during warm-ups after Pride celebration backlash. It become a distraction. This is what I'm saying. Why the multiple players refused. This is why do we have to put this everywhere? Like Cannoli was watching baseball last weekend, and he saw something in the background or on their jerseys that had to do with Pride. I don't know why this has to trickle into every single thing that we do. What did you say, Cannoli? There's a bigger point to all this. John Kerry said that they want the population to dwindle down because of the environment. Yeah, for sure. Because if this screws everything up and people aren't having children as much as they used to, all the players have zero balls to just not wear the jersey. I agree with you. And I don't know why they just won't. I mean, I really love that the NHL is doing this. They're like, you're right. She's right. It did not. That's what they were hoping to do, and it did not. And too many people revolted against the jab. But so many people are not wanting to do this anymore. They're over it. They are over it. They've had it. They've absolutely had it, and I appreciate it. Okay, so I wanted to read something real quick, and then we'll dwindle down here because I went through all my topics pretty quick, and it's Sunday, and I know everybody wants to kind of hang out and relax. So I wanted to share this real quick too. Vex sent me this, of course. So let me make this a little bit bigger for you guys. Apparently, a lesson is needed here regarding why cis is a derogatory term. So I guess, have you ever gone to a coffee shop and ordered a caffeinated coffee? No, you haven't. If you did, you would be laughed at. Coffee is in its natural form. It's caffeinated, and everyone knows that. Decaffeinated coffee needs the differentiation because it's not in its natural or original form. So I am a natural-born biological woman. I'm not a cis woman. To call me a cisgendered person is to assume that I'm capable of changing my gender, and I am not. To include myself in cis language would be affirming your delusion beliefs that you can change your gender whenever you want. When you call me a cis, you are calling me a person with a uterus. When you call me a cis, you're calling me a person who menstruates. When you call me a cis, you are calling me a chest feeder who is a person that can get pregnant and a birthing person. Well, right now that just sounds like a woman. It just sounds like a woman. So I'm not really sure what's going on. To be called all of these things is degrading towards women. And we know that you know that. You know that it offends us, which is why you continue to use the word cis. When you use a word in a way that degrades the other person, it's then defined as a slur. So, oh, I got hit again. Oh my God, that's wonderful. Isn't that so funny? You know what? I have to find something. We do have, you're absolutely right. We do have a huge mental illness problem, and everybody has to be labeled. Everybody needs to be in a group, and no longer is male and female enough anymore. You have to have all these co-categories, and you have to be able to fit yourself in somewhere. And it has to be more, because being a man or a woman is just, I guess, boring and vanilla now. You have to be something, Imagine if we planted eggplants and peaches in their faces as much as they're pushing their agenda. We'd be labeled bullies. Yes, I agree. But see, I'm not allowed to. Like, you can see what's happening on my stream right now. People don't like what I'm talking about. And I am labeled a bigot and all of these things because I want to. Thank you, Nomi. I appreciate you. Were right on that, honey. Right on that. We're not allowed to say we want to protect our children, because if we are, then that automatically means that we do not support the other communities. And I'm not saying that, but I don't like when the communities, you know, and the playgrounds for children start to interact. So how is that okay? And how am I a bad person for wanting to protect our children? I am a mother. I have a 15-year-old who is extremely impressionable. I bet they would get rid of the word cis if they counted as hate speech. Yeah, but it doesn't yet. It doesn't count as hate speech yet. Yeah, I know you like peaches. I know, it's fine. Oh my gosh, Vex, you dirty girl, stop it. So yeah, I just think it's interesting. I wanted to find something. I wanted to see if I had something funny on here that a friend of mine sent me, but I don't know if I do. There was, oh my gosh, you guys, there was this really cool video that Vex sent me of a woman who was detransitioning, and her account got, wait, let me see. That's the wrong one. Down. Detransitioning. Let me see. Yeah, the tweet is from a suspended account, so I wasn't able to show it, but it was a girl who really felt like she needed to transition to a boy, and then she's transitioning back, and she was talking about her struggle. They don't like what you're saying because you get a foothold, and once you get a foothold, you could grow. Yeah, that's true, and I'm really trying. That's why I really wanted to start this channel. You know? The funny part is when you say protect the children or leave kids alone, the alphabet mafia, that's right, alphabet mafia gets offended. Why would that offend them? You're right, because I think that they want I think they want the children to be their foot soldiers, and they want to brainwash them so they can make sure that everybody's falling in line and that there's enough of the alphabet mafia to follow suit after them. And if there's too many parents, like I said, I completely support, if my child wants to be gay, that's fine. But I want them to be gay because that's who they are inside, not because of who they are being brainwashed to be. And I think it's very, very sad. Let these kids be who they want to be, and let them just deal with it on their own terms. I did have I wanted to end something with a funny, but I don't think I have it anymore. But there was one more thing too, just to share, like, and it's so funny that people, they just don't care anymore. They just don't care anymore, you know? So even at the racetrack, Pride Day, there you go. Nobody wanted to show up. Nobody wanted to show up. So it's just, people are over it. People are so done with it. They're so done with it. I just don't understand why our sexuality has to be marching through the streets, and why our kids have to keep being brought into it. So any hoodle, I think that's all I have. I did have something funny, but I think I read everything. Let's see. Serious too. Axe commercials I had horns subtly sprinkled in plain sight. We're not even. Thank you for being a mother, not letting. You're absolutely welcome. Yeah. You know what? I wanted to end something on a funny. Oh, well, this is not my t-shirt, but I guess we could show we do have merch. This shirt right here is Joker's shirt. And oh, thank you. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. I'm really trying. Like I said, this is only like my third solo stream, and so it was a little bit rocky. I got a little bit thrown off. I didn't have as much content this week to talk about like I did 2 weeks ago, so it's a little bit shorter of a stream, but I just wanted to get out there and talk about, you know, the stuff that I feel like we need to protect our kids from. Looking forward to the Pride March compilation review next weekend. I know there's going to be so much. They're going to end this week strong because they got to go out strong. Yeah. So just to let you know, our Female Perspective podcast will be on this channel on the first Friday of the month, which I believe is the 7th. We are going to have a earlier stream, so it's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So I will definitely promote the time change, but it'll be 7 p.m. Eastern. Thank you very much, Jacob. I appreciate it so much. You, oh yeah, no, I did mention that. I was like, yeah, Toronto Pride is having Bud Light sponsoring them. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. the cult really effed up when they started with, yeah, they did. And like I said, you guys, and I'll get into it maybe on another stream of how we really went through it as parents, Cannoli and I. That's why I speak on this. I'm not just an outsider looking in. I've dealt with it, and it's not fun. Yeah, it will be. It will be 4 p.m. PST and 7 p.m. Eastern. Absolutely. You're catering to a limited audience. You'll grow as necessary. Great channel to sub. Thank you so much. I will not unsub. You're actually good. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you listened to Drunk and come on over. And like I said, it'll get better. I'm just catching my bearings. I'm trying to figure out how this whole thing works and what to talk about. And, you know, it is a limited audience right now just because of what's going on. But this stream will definitely be other things besides what's currently going on as far as trans and Pride Month and all that stuff. I will talk about other things that are less controversial, and hopefully that'll help grow my channel. You know, I'd like to talk about everything. I am going to be doing a Barbie review when that movie comes out. And I like to talk about all the different things. So right now, just because we're in the middle of Pride Month and they're coming after our kids, that's kind of why I'm heavy on this topic right now. But I would like to absolutely extend and broaden what I like to talk about. I like to talk about everything. Did you see Italy replaced Pride with Family Month? There you go. See, I like that. Why not? Why not? Thank you, Nas. I appreciate it very much. Yes. I have a channel. Okay, so Cannoli has a channel too. Cannoli Sasquatch. He's the other half of my Cannoli. He's got 2 channels. He's got his regular channel where you can find MMM every Monday, where they review movies and they knock it out of the park. And then a couple of Fridays a month, we do the Cannoli Connection, and we do interviews and just hang out and chat with people. This coming Friday or tomorrow night, MMM is doing Indiana Jones 3 to get ready for the newest Indiana Jones coming out. Friday, we have the Cannoli Connection, and we are interviewing Cassie from Cult Classic Cage. And then the following Friday, back here on my channel, I think I'll do a stream on Sunday again, you guys, and see what's going on. We'll see. We'll see what we have to talk about. But Sunday, I'll probably be streaming again, same spot. And then next Friday is the Truly Female Perspective, earlier than usual. We have merch. We will put it in it is in the description of my video or my live here. Let's see. What else? Let's see. Other half of my cannoli. Isn't he technically the cream in your cannoli? Oh, that's right. Very good. I like that. Oh, maybe we should do that as merch. Anyway, what am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anything? Thank you, Zax. I appreciate it. Oh, hey. Better. You can stay. Yeah, she's not watching right now because she has a friend over, but she was. Thank you, everybody who stopped by. Thank you to all of my mods. This was a rough stream. I did get derailed a little bit, but you know what? They're not going to break me. And I guess I will see you guys back here. Come on over to Cannoli's channel on Friday. You'll catch me there, and then back here on Sunday. And I'm going to find my way out of here. Take care, guys. Bye.